our first attempt at a vlog. We are going to Comic Con and we're on day 1. He's driving. We're almost arriving there. We have lots of guests, lots of activities to do. And we're going
Daqui a 600 metros, siga pela rampa.
All of it. I don't know if you can hear the GPS, but it's fine. So yeah, we're arriving at the place and we're going to give you a tour. So see you next. Hi Elsa. It's Pikachu! Okay, we just had our tour. We've been around a couple of stores. Sound quality. Guys, it's day one. We forgot our microphones. Won't happen the next days. So hopefully the phone sound will be okay. But now we're about to enter a quiz of science or fiction. We'll see how it goes. It will be in Portuguese, but whatever I put on the channel, I'll translate directly. So let's see this quiz. Okay, so small update. The quiz didn't happen because the person is late and it's only at 2. But at 2 we have a press conference with Alyson Sullivan. You might know her more for Power Rangers. She was the Yellow Ranger. And we're gonna be on that, so we won't be on the quiz. But the quiz will happen every single day. So we might catch it up on another day. We're going to eat now. I'm just waiting for Diogo to bring the food because we're on a budget and we don't want to buy the food here. Maybe one day, but right now he's going to pick up the food. But we got Fantas. They're providing Fantas to everyone. You can take a picture. We haven't done that, but they're just distributing. But we're going to eat lunch now and we'll see you for the press conference.
Business interview. So I have some job. So idol and world cosplayer.
Hi, it's more a question about your character. I watched your show since I was a little child, and from most of it, since the first seasons, you were a little bit more. Your character was the most qualified to be a leader. How do you respond? Should you think? Do you think you could be the leader till the end? Do you think you do a great Red Ranger?
So that's a wonderful question. I have been asked that before. I think Taylor did a wonderful job being the leader for a few years, right? She was the first Wild Force Ranger. But when it came down to it, at first she was, of course, very upset because she had to stand down, right? Because Cole came, and she didn't think that he was qualified. But the way that Wild Force defeated Master Ord was with the help of the Wild Swords, right? And Cole could speak to them, and that's why he was our leader. Right. So even though Taylor, she was very tough and she was very strong, she was a great leader. I think it was right that Cole came because he could speak with our swords. So I think that's how I mean, of course, Taylor could have done the job, right? But I think that actually Taylor and Cole, they still shared the leadership. Don't you think?
As a co-captain, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Thank you
so much.
Okay, we have a bit of a fun question. If you yourself could be a ranger, what would be your color and your animal?
Oh, like if I could actually,
Yes.
as Alyson,
Yes.
be a ranger. Oh my goodness. Well, wow. Purple's my favorite color.
Okay.
I think I would look better in that than yellow because I felt like I looked like a banana in my suit with my yellow hair and my yellow skin and my yellow suit. And maybe, what animal? Maybe an owl.
Okay.
Because they're wise and they can fly. Liked that Taylor could fly, her soaring eagle.
Okay.
Thank you.
But to be honest, the costume, not the full-on ranger costume, but the normal one, was kind of.
Our jackets?
Yes, it was
our
very
vests.
badass.
And they actually gave us those when we left the set. We were able to take those home. So
That's a nice
it was very special.
memory.
Very special.
Thank you.
Okay. Might be a little bit of a reach, but do you think there's any chance that we could see your character in the future in a special of some kind?
You know, I would so love that. Probably 7-8 years ago, my agents called me and said, Power Rangers is asking if they wrote Taylor in, would you come back? And that was around the time that they had some specials that they brought some of the older Rangers back. But then they didn't write Taylor in, so obviously it didn't go with the storyline. But I was really, really grateful that Boom Studios and Melissa Flores, who's an amazing comic book writer, that she highlighted Wild Force and she gave Taylor a really great storyline in the Boom Studios comic book series. Have you seen those?
Maybe one day will be adapted.
I'm actually, I'm working with a Brazilian comic book artist. He's amazing, and an Irish comic book writer. We're trying to get a Taylor Earhart sort of special going as far as the comics book go. The comics book go. The comic books go. Okay. Yes. So hopefully, maybe we will.
Okay, but if you were to get a call right now, would you say yes to do it?
Well, first I have to finish Comic Con Portugal, and then I'll be right there. Yes. Yes, of course. I would absolutely love that. Yes.
Well, it's a way to see as myself again on the screen as a child. It was a kind of passage to see Power Rangers, not only your season, but the others. It would be a nice experience again.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's fun seeing my fellow Rangers go back in the films or in the new series. It's great, yeah. You know, we're all a big Power Ranger family. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger, the fandom likes to say. So it's very sweet.
That's very nice. Yeah, you finish?
Okay. Can you remember any funny story that you had on set with you doing acrobatics, or maybe you had a stunt double?
Oh, the stuff. Oh, well.
The change between because you need to stay still for the change, right?
Yeah. So only when you see our face, our entire face, that's us fighting. Okay. So if you don't see our entire face, that's our wonderful stunt. We had one stunt woman, Mikoto, and she was brilliant. And she would put on this very blonde wig when she was playing me and fighting. And she was so good at turning her face very quickly so that you couldn't see her beautiful face. But we, of course, have very different faces. And then my stuntman, Tomo, because I'm very curvy, he would put a padded bust and derriere and rear on with his suit, so he would look more like Taylor. So that was kind of funny to see them doing that. But I mean, the one funny story, it's funny now. It was not funny then. When we had big explosions, and they would say, okay, so when we say action, you have to run as fast as you possibly can because there's going to be a huge explosion. And we're all sitting here going like, okay, and then you're going to run and then stop there and then fall and roll. And we're like, there's twigs there, there's rocks there, like, okay. They had trained us how to fall and roll, but that takes months and years to really get down, you know, to fling your body and roll and not break your neck or whatever. So they said, okay, action. And, you know, you could feel the heat from this huge explosion. You could feel it. So we were running so fast, like we didn't want to catch on fire. So now that's funny. Back then, I think that was a little bit more scary. But we all made it through. So
all those years are good memories then.
Yes, I mean, it was 9 months of filming nonstop. So there's a lot of them. And also it was almost 25 years ago. So accessing those memories, yes, it was a while ago. Next year is our 25-year anniversary. It's a long time. But thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I think we have already spent a lot.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming to talk to me. And may the power protect you. And I have my morphers here.
Really?
Oh yeah. So come and see me and we can work together. And I have my dagger too.
Can we really see it?
It's in my bag.
I just have to bring it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I've got my dagger. Would you like to see a morph?
If it is possible, I would like to ask, but I don't know if it is
Would you
appropriate
like
to.
morph with me? I have two.
I don't know. It's kind of rusty for me. I was a kid back then.
I'm a good teacher. And you can be the Red Ranger. Hi, what's your name?
You. Thank you.
So nice to meet you.
Same.
Okay, that's your morpher. And so this is how we morph into rangers, okay? So when I say go, and it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just for fun. Hand out. So hand out.
Mm-hmm.
And then bring it to your ear and say accesso, right? Because
Yes,
you guys say accesso. So here,
Okay.
and then pretend to turn the phone on. And you bring the phone back here. And you go, huh. So watch. Accesso!
Okay.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so I say ready, go, and then try it. So hand out, ready? Ready, go. Accesso!
Thank you for the experience, really.
Of course. I like to bring these because as a child, you watch us morph,
Yes.
and then you do it too.
I used to have actually the figures of all of you when I was younger.
Did your parents throw them away? That
No,
happens a lot.
they are somewhere between my parents' house. I don't know
You
where.
should have found them so I could sign them to you.
It would be really nice, but
It was so nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
really.
you so much. It's always fun, to be prepared.
Well, as a fan of the series, it's always fun to do that when I was younger, and even now
Oh,
with a professional.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
We just left the press conference with Alyson Sullivan, and you did a Mega Morph.
Morph.
That was really cool. She
I'm a
was
red, by the way, I'm a Red Ranger now, so you know what that means.
sure. She was really nice, really cool. There weren't a lot of people. There weren't a lot of questions. Maybe it's because it's Thursday. There's not many people there. Many people are still working. But she was really, really nice. It was a very lovely lady. And he did a Mega Morph. Guys, look at these totes. Oh my god. I wouldn't consider Lama Cusco a psychic, but... Okay, I'm with the power bank now, so this is kind of difficult. We're now on the Artists Alley and the Innovation Lab. But now we're going to the writer's corner. There are a lot of merch here, a lot of books as well. Wait.
So many are.
Okay, let's see. We have books, some in Portuguese, most in Portuguese. But we also have art here. Very nice. Yes. Look at all this art. Okay. Lots of little tables with their own creators, and they each sell their stuff. These are small creators, by the way, so it's really nice to support this. Ooh, a 3D store. Okay. Little bags and scrunchies. Oh, no, I don't want a mask. But a lot of 3D prints. Now this place is not that well lit up. Oh, you want cooking utensils?
Hello guys, and today we have one of the great creators on either Marvel, DC and many other universe. Jason Aaron. It's so nice to have the opportunity to talk with you. Actually, you are our first interview ever.
Oh, cool.
That's, well, a good start from us, to be honest. And, well, you are known for many works, especially in Marvel and DC, either Ghost Rider, Wolverine, X-Men. From all the work you have done in this universe, which one do you say you enjoy more work?
That's a tough question. I mean, I think everything I've done feels precious to me in different ways. I mean, I think my answer is usually which is true, which is genuine, that I want to feel most excited about whatever I'm working on right now at the moment. So right now that's Absolute Superman, which is a very special book. I'm doing Bug Wars, which is my current creator-owned book for Image, which is a very personal book, connects back to my childhood in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. Right now I'd say those two. Those are the main things I'm working on at the moment.
That's very nice. So you prefer to stay on the moment, even with the story behind. That it?
Yeah, I don't go back and read my old stuff too much.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, but not usually. Usually I'm just working on whatever's coming next.
Okay, and in that regard of more recent things, most of our viewers are Disney adults, Disney lovers, and one of the comics that you also work about Scrooge McDuck. What could you tell the viewers that don't experience this universe in Marvel comic thing? It's more of fantasy and prints and everything. What can you tell more about?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm very much a Disney adult too. Love that character. In particular, the Scrooge stories by Don Rosa, who did tons of Scrooge stories, mostly back in the 80s and 90s. And all of his stories are collected in hardcover. And my son, when he was little, he read all those hardcovers. So those stories have always been special to me. So I've done 2 different Scrooge stories now for Marvel. So it was very much me trying to do a kind of Marvel style story, and it's very much an action-packed adventure story. Both stories involved kind of, the first one was sort of a multiversal story, the second one was a time travel story. So they're very kind of classic Marvel kind of stories, but very much rooted in that character as defined by Carl Barks and Don Rosa, and he's a classic adventure character who's kind of played all these different roles over the years. He was a gold prospector. He was a ship captain. He's a Wild West, cattle wrangler. Like, he's kind of been all these different people over the years. With both those stories, we kind of brought those different versions of the character together for one big adventure.
Well, thank you. And so for our readers, it's definitely a work experience to change a bit the normal of the art covers that for us in Portugal here it's Euro Disney, which you used to have.
Sure.
So it's a nice book to have, and hope our viewers can enjoy it too. Thank you to be our first, and hope to see much more work later.
Cool. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to have you.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm on my way. We just had our interview with Jason Aaron. We'll put it on the video. But now I'm headed to a very special thing, because one of our guests is Olivia Morris from Librarians The Next Chapter. They are going to premiere the first episode of the second season. I can't say that I've watched this new series yet, but I've watched The Last Librarians and I loved it. This one has been on the list to watch for a long time. I just haven't gotten to it, but I'm gonna check. But I'm gonna check the second episode, the first episode, of the second season. And who knows, maybe that'll make me watch more. Let's go. So, a little bit of a surprise here, because it didn't end up being a press conference, but a one-to-one interview. I hate this stabilizer. How does it feel?
I'm very happy because
It was a very nice surprise to be able to interview him one-on-one.
right now I'm just going lay on the floor and just stay there a moment just to get a hold of myself. This has been a great day and everything.
Yeah, I think
Just for
so.
me.
Yeah.
That's it.
We do have a panel with him at an hour, more or less. And he's going to talk about his creative process. We'll probably end up there anyway, so see you in the next minute.
So for you, for getting back to the Amazing Spider-Man, for all the history that you and your family have in the comics history.
It's easier because it feels like he's a brother to me. It's been in my house for so many years that it also brings good memories to me of my father.
Oh.
But Daredevil looked the same. And I think that's better than any other artist could say. And also worked against me because they thought I was trying to take advantage of my last name.
Father's legacy, yeah.
Okay, the sound is a bit rough here because we don't have the microphones. But nice panel by John Romita. I liked him. He's a really nice guy. I think the other did too. But now we're coming up on the board game area. We're thinking of playing a board game maybe when one is available, one that we want to try out. It's smaller than LadyCon. Obviously, LadyCon is really focused on board games. While Comic Con, well, it's a small section of it. But there's a lot of video games to try out, so let's check it out. So we've just been in the board game section, and guys, the mine is really fun. Each player has a set of cards depending on the level, and you can't talk. No talk, and you have to order the cards that you have from 0 to 100. It's really fun. We're definitely buying this. Go check it out.
And we will still play some games more. Okay guys, I mean alcohol influence. I have to say one thing, this is not realist, okay guys? Don't ask me how I know.
Mine was drugs, and it was not pleasant. This is very concerning. He's under the effects of alcohol, and he didn't do any harm. That's a concern.
Okay guys, I was right.